I have four, and you guys don't know who they are because I have several employees, all right? But I have four that is amazing to me, and I've been trying to figure it out, and so I tend to seek God in all that I do, right? And so I'm asking God, how come I can't get these four adults to work together as a team and communicate and be good team leaders and make decisions, because I give them all the leeway, so that they can grow into this kind of lifestyle. And it's just been like giving me a headache because I can't seem to get it to work. And so I asked God what else, is there anything else I can do to cause these four people to work together? Because they're grown folks, they're like grown people. And so, and that's why I asked, do you seek God in all that you do? Because if you do, God will give you some answers. He loves us enough, and he understands that of ourselves we can do nothing, and he really will help us to see things. And I don't quite, and maybe you guys can help me with this, even though I know the answer to this question, I'm going to act like I don't know the answer. I don't know quite how we as human beings can call ourselves children of the creator of us, who knows all things. He can make all things happen. He is everything, right? He made us. And yet we say we believe in him, but do not seek him in all that we do. I don't know how that's, I do know how, I'm lying when I say I don't know, but I don't know how that separation is there. You know what I'm saying? Because if you love the Father, you know the Father loves you, and you know how you try to treat your kids, it would seem to me that you would seek the Father in all that you do. Unless you don't quite understand that of yourself you can do nothing, and of yourself you know nothing, and that our battle is a spiritual battle in everything that we do, and we have a deceiver who's always trying to deceive us in everything that we do. And we can't beat the deceiver ourselves, so we need the Father to guide us, to help us beat the deceiver. That makes sense? Yes. So I don't know how, as children of God, you separate from your Father and not seek him in all that you do. And so I asked him, is there anything, what's wrong? Maybe it's me. I'm thinking it's me because it could be me not being a good leader, or maybe I'm not organizing it right or something, And lo and behold, I got this book, and for some reason, I'm not done with the book yet. So when I'm done with it, I'm going to tell you about the book, and I'm going to even have the guy on the show to talk about it. And this guy have taken the scriptures and just broke them down in how to really get things done. And so he has this definition in his book as to what the type of a person you should have on your team. The type of a person you should have on your team. And these type of people will make a good team player, will become a good team players. Number one is the person should be an honest skeptic who think for him or herself. An honest skeptic who think for him or herself. So I thought about that one first. I'm like, wow, that's interesting. So I thought about the four people on the and you guys don't know who it is, come out of your head. Because I hear names just going on, buzzing around. I have more than four people working for me. And we all have teams. An honest skeptic who think for him or herself. And I looked at these four people and I wondered, do they really think for themselves? And I can't tell you the answer to that. I have to tell them tomorrow at work.
Are you a good team player?
I'm a very good team player. I really am. That's why I try to make these four people, allow them to be one, because not only would it help them personally, it enhanced the business as well. But it would definitely help personally. I'm telling you, being a good team player will help you more than it will help the teammate. Even though it'll help the teammate, but it will help you more. Because anytime you give, you're going to get back. You're really going to get back. You cannot not get back. And life is about giving. It's not about just taking or receiving, even though you get it back 100-fold. And the third thing for you to become a good team player, strong character with no deceit. That'll leave everybody out, huh? Strong character with no deceit. Yes, James?
I wasn't paying attention. What was the second thing?
The first one is an honest skeptic who think for him or herself. And the second one is strong character with no deceit.
Oh, okay.
That leaves you out, huh?
Yeah, it does, but you said third.
Here's the third.
Okay.
A person of prayer. A person of prayer. And most of you say you don't pray until you don't seek God in all that you do. You got to become a person of prayer. And then God will guide you, and you can become this person. It's already in you, in all of us to be it, but He will bring it out. But you gotta commit to God. I mean, life is hell without Him. It really is. And then it's hell in so many ways, but the primary way is that you can't see. You really can't see, but once you can see, then all these things would naturally come out of you. He prepared us. He's given us all we need to live by. But it's just that when people are blind, and you can just hear from this conversation today how little attention you are given into seeking first the kingdom, and so that all can be added to you. It's so little, it's so minute, and I don't quite know why that is. You gotta seek first the kingdom of God, and all things will be added. His right way, and all things will be added. It's just that simple. But most people are caught up with all the stuff that's going on around them. And life is in every changing, everything are always changing in life. You notice that? It's one episode after another one. Life is about episodes. And if your focus is not on the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be on those episodes that are happening in your life, and you're going to be wiped out. The episodes will destroy you because there are so many of them happening all the time. And that's Satan trying to destroy you. You got to go within and seek the kingdom of God. You don't have to, but if you want to develop into being your best and who He intended for you to be, you got to put Him first. Hi, I'm Lee Peterson. Thank you so much for being with me.